your local Mercedes-Benz dealer.
Seresto makes it easy to help protect your dog or cat from fleas and ticks. With the performance you expect from a monthly topical in a non-greasy collar, Seresto kills and repels fleas and ticks for 8 continuous months. Seresto from Bayer.
Colbert's all new with Sean Hayes, Brooklyn Decker, and Louis Black tonight.
Looks like technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties on my or no horses in New York.
We're gonna miss the what they're saying about Harris.
That is bad.
What's sad?
We're waiting for this thing to the technical difficulty.
Harris was found not guilty.
Looks like it dried off.
Well, you still.
Why is it messing up?
I don't know. But you still don't have any hardcore evidence, though. I was gonna think about trying something. If it did,
Is it all the it's all the channels.
oh, it is, isn't it? Yeah, that's just all the channel. Let me try something. Turn it off.
They're all doing that.
So it's not it's probably something to do with the signal or something. Turn it off.
Yeah. So it's a signal. It's got to be some kind of a signal issue.
Again.
Well, that's a digital television.
Yes. Yeah. That all the channels, it's just some of them. What channel's that? Oh, wow.
That's where...
Alright, guess we're gonna have to...
We gotta go.
Guess we're gonna find some news first. Come on. Corrupt TV set. No, corrupt.
You just bypassed a bunch of them.
Yeah, no bunch of good channels.
Delivered a not guilty verdict Tuesday afternoon, following past 12 hours of deliberation over 3 days. Prosecutors argued Harris killed his wife Michelle the night of September 11th, 2001.
Well, they
They say
can't
happened
prove
in
it.
their
They
range
need
as the
to
couple was
let
going
it
through
go.
intentions
Stop
of
trying to
divorce.
retry
But the
him.
defense said there wasn't evidence Harris did anything and that investigators ignored other possible suspects. This verdict comes after 2 previous convictions were overturned on appeal. Harris's 3rd trial ended with a hung jury last year. He says he is relieved by the verdict and ready to spend time with his children, who he says kept him strong over the years.
The only thing I kept fighting for was those 4 kids at home. And I knew I was going to get back to them. I knew this wasn't right. And I knew it was going to take some time, unfortunately. And we got through it. And I think all of us are a little stronger for it.
Michelle Harris was last seen September 11th, 2001. And ever since, Cal Harris has been the main focus of the investigation into her presumed death.
That's a long
Arvis
time.
Brennan tells us why Harris says what he calls his long nightmare could have been avoided if the prosecution had just shifted its focus.
It was a 15-year investigation that the defense says never had to happen. Cal Harris and his attorneys say the Tioga County DA and the New York State Police consistently targeted him in the case.
There are people, and they know who they are, that hunted Cal Harris for 15 years. Today, the hunted become the prey.
Harris says his team has proof of several situations where the prosecution scared witnesses into not giving their testimony.
The way you see what we present going forward, it will be a shocking display of abuse of power and corrupt conduct that this area has never seen.
Harris also says if the prosecution would work with them, they have evidence that can lead to Michelle's killer. District Attorney Kirk Martin says the case is not closed.
This is still a missing person, so to the extent if we had any credible evidence as to the location of her remains or anything of that
I don't know why they kept trying to retry him.
Until the case is closed.
Not until we find Michelle.
That's just wrong. They kept trying to get him sent away.
And we should have those answers. There's no reason that we shouldn't. It just
That's
wasn't
corruption at its
handled
finest.
Harris says he hopes the
They
district
don't look
attorney
at
will
the
not
whole
consider that
picture.
evidence to give his
Just want
family
to
that
focus on
closure.
one
Instead, Harry
person.
Vinsberg got Time
We
Warner
had a
Cable News.
vendetta against
Well, folks, in the town of
If there was
Owego
me
had mixed
involved.
emotions about the verdict.
Yes.
Some agreed with the judge's ruling, saying it was fair and it upheld the law. Others
That's not right.
surprised by the decision and felt Harris was guilty. Since 2001, the series of Cal Harris trials have kept Owego in the spotlight. Now many community members are just glad it's all finally over.
I guess it's really great for the community because a lot of eyes have been viewed towards this community, especially this county, with it being viewed on 60 Minutes and this, that, and the other. I guess this county can finally rest at ease with this case behind them.
That's crazy.
Community members were also worried about the Harris children. They say the children have gone through
Yeah,
enough.
then he tried to destroy my life and then try to say my friend. I say he's not a friend, but you told me don't tell him that, Mom. Because he said he might start up again.
You can find it all on our website. Just head to twcnews.com. Well, some neighbors right now telling a different story after a Homer woman was accused of critically injuring a 4-month-old child. Investigators say 52-year-old Cindy Petrella was babysitting this weekend when the infant was shaken and injured. Petrella now charged with first-degree assault and reckless assault of a child. Now, police say Petrella called 911, did cooperate with the investigation. Neighbors we spoke with say they can't believe these charges. They say she has cared for that baby's 3-year-old sister since birth and has cared for other children in the very same neighborhood.
That's not something Cindy would do. She's always had a big heart. She's always cared for children. She has never shown any side of being upset with children. She's actually, if you look in her backyard, you'll see a pool, and you'll also see a little house for the children to play in.
Petrella is scheduled to appear in court in the town of Homer on June 7th. The finishing touches are underway for the $5.8 million Riverside Drive reconstruction project. It sits between Beethoven Street and the Johnson City line. Construction crews began applying final top coat Tuesday morning. This is the first full reconstruction in the road's history. New water, new storm sewer, and sanitary lines and curbs all put in. Crews are hoping to have the 2-year project finished up by Friday. Drivers still advised, though, watch for construction signs and use alternate routes where applicable. National parks are taking center stage at the Rockwell Museum in recognition of the centennial anniversary of the National Park Service. The museum has put on a huge exhibit for visitors there. Tuesday, the museum highlighting some of the more controversial aspects of national parks. The Cornell University professor talking about the little-known history behind how the parks were founded. Americans. His goal was to give a more modest appreciation of what the parks mean in the context of American history. Museum officials say it's an important part of history that often gets forgotten.
Pretty horrible things took place to claim these certain areas of our natural world. And so while the national parks, we're very grateful to have them, there is some darker stories that took place with those parks.
The National Parks exhibit highlights parks like Yosemite, Yellowstone, and the Grand Canyon. The exhibit will be on throughout this year. The museum is also open 7 days a week. Well, middle school students at the Alternative School for Math and Science in Corning getting a very rare opportunity Tuesday. The students there presenting their research projects for actual scientists working in the field. It was all part of the annual Rosalind Franklin Science Forum. This year's theme is trash. Students presenting ideas that may help solve the world's garbage problem. Students hoping their ideas may lead to something a whole lot bigger in the future.
really gets an early age in science and teaches them at an early age how to design an experiment. And the panelists are here to
Robots, Mike.
kind of guide them, help them on their way to learning how to do science, and it's really rewarding.
And teachers say it's actually these same kind of projects that help nurture dozens of graduates go on to those science-related fields.
I got a friend that says they be paying her to do surveys. You know what she does, Mike? She takes the money and throws the surveys away. These surveys she throws away, takes the money. That's what she told me.
What?
She says they send her money to do surveys and she just throws them away.
What are you talking about?
The survey, they pay you money for doing these. She takes the money because they give you money to do these, but then she throws the survey away. Doesn't even do it.
How much waste you have,
How much do you
recommend
get
what
paid
size
for
dumpster
that?
you need, deliver it
About $5 or $6.
when you say so. It's that easy.
Not that much, but still better than nothing.
How often do you get those?
Once a year.
All hauled away with no fuss and
So
no
it's
worry.
not like
At
you
home
can make
or
a
at
living
work.
off
Call
it.
1-800
No.
Seller.
So, but she keeps the money though.
Well, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but she throws the survey away, and I don't actually throw it away. I actually put my own thoughts in there about TV.
Well, they're gonna pay you for your opinions. That's what you should do.
Then how come she doesn't do it then, you think?
Because she didn't agree to it.
Oh.
Everybody knows. When you call the heavy hitters, bigger, better.
She should be not.
She's not in the wrong either.
So, we're both in the right.
But it's better to
Do the survey.
to do the thing that you're being paid for. Proper etiquette.
And that could fix it so they won't give you a job reference or something if you need one.
Well, I'm surprised they still send them to her every year.
She says they do. Every year she gets them. She's a beautician, my friend Jessica.
And they have her name too, because you have to put your name on the survey.
And they automatically put your name to it.
Yeah.
So they know she's not doing it.
Thanks for joining us for another Weather on the One on Time Warner.
Yeah, I won't be surprised if they look back on who's actually falling through and start cutting